Hallelujah. Asinibingelele bazalwane ekseni nje egameni elihle lenkosi Jesu. Siyambonga uNkulunkulu. Phinde wasisiza futhi savuka. Sibonga umusa kaNkulunkulu bazalwane, sibonga ukuthembeka kwakhe. Sibonga ukungibona esithwala nje ehamba nathi. Usuku nosuku sithi masibheke emuva sithi hawu Nkosi ngempela uthembekile. Siyabonga ke bazalwane ukuphinde sihlangane ekseni, sibonga nje ukuzohlanganyela etafuleni lenkosi. Sizothi detox soul medicine siphethe into yasezulwini bazalwane, siphethe izwi likaNkulunkulu. Kungako ngempela uma sihleze ezwini sihleli phezulu kwesisekelo esinganokususwa umuntu kuso, uthiwa izwi lakhe liyohlala limile kuyodlula konke, kodwa izwi lakhe liyoma kuze kube phakade. So ke siyambonga kuNkulunkulu bazalwane. Siyaphuthuma ke siyezwini lenkosi namhlanje silapha ya encwadini abaseFesu Ephesians chapter 6. So ke silandelela le ndaba yokuhloma zonke ikhali kaNkulunkulu. So ke before siqala ake sithandaze. Baba siyakubonga ke egameni lika Jesu nakulolu suku. Sibonga uvuswa uwe, sibonga uthwalwa uwe, sibonga ugcinwa esandleni somusa. Siyabonga baba ukubona hamba nathi nakulolu suku sivuswe uwe. Siyazithoba ke manje ukuthi kuphakame wena egameni lika Jesu. Ilona loyo izwi lakho alizwayo limsize limambulele imfihlakalo egameni lika Jesu. Amen. So ke bazalwane, izolo kade sibona la labe kade sifunda khona sizama ukubhekisisa ukuthi we are not wrestling against flesh and blood. We are not fighting with physical men, physical being. So impi isemkhathini. So ke besibuka la ngoba lithi izwi lenkosi finally verse number 10 kuthiwa finally my brethren be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Kuthiwa put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. The wiles, the schemings of the devil. Namhlanje bazalwane asibukisise nje indaba ukuthi ke what are the schemes? You know, what are the schemes? We want to understand the schemes of the devil. Izolo singenile kancane endabeni ukuthi ke umuntu uhlaseleka kanjani, uSathane mayelwa ulwa kanjani nathi. So ke sibonile ukuthi the devil has the power to tempt us, and he can also accuse, he can also persecute. So ke sikubonile sikushilo nje lokho, but ke siyabuka indaba yama temptation because into ongeke uhlala ungahlangani nayo, you will be tempted. So ke izolo sibonile ukuthi number 1, the source of temptation will be from your own desires. You know, ungalingeka lula ngokuya ngokuthi yini lento eyilangazelelayo. So ama desires wakho kungenzeka ukuthi avula umnyango we temptation, you know. So ke sikubonile lokho lapha ya ku James chapter 1 verse number 12 to 14 kuthiwa ke blessed is a man who endures temptation, for when he has been approved he will receive a crown of life. Bese kuthiwa ke in which the Lord has promised those who love him. Let no one say when he is tempted, I am tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he himself tempt anyone. So akekho umuntu uNkulunkulu angamlinga, akalingi umuntu futhi naye akalingeki. But each one is tempted when he is drawn away by his own desires and enticed. So kuyabonisa la ukuthi umuntu kahle kahle uma ezowela esilingweni usuke kuyifiso zakhe, izinto ayilangazelela enhlizweni yakhe ezingavula umnyango wesilingo. You know, kuthiwa ke then when the desire is conceived it gives birth to sin, and when sin is fully grown it brings forth death, right? So sikubonile lokho izolo ukuthi indawo yokuqala la khona umuntu angatholakala ukuthi uyalingeka khona is because of his own desires. But that is not all, bazalwane, that's not all. Umuntu futhi angalingeka, you know, angawela esilingweni umuntu ngenxa yokulingwa abantu. Kushuthi uSathane angasebenzisa abantu ukuthi akulinge, you know. So kukhona abantu abaye bavume ukusetshenziswa uSatan, and it does not mean ukuthi umuntu ngaleso sikhathi usuke demon possessed, kuyenzeka uSatan abasebenzisa even abakholwayo, ingako sikhumbula uJesu etshelo ethi kuPetro uma uJesu ekhuluma ngokuthi uzofanele abethelwe uzohlupheka, abethelwe ahafe avuke ngosuku lwesithathu, uSatan wathi lokhu makungenzeki kuwe Nkosi. uJesu wathi suka kimi Satan, suka kimi. Kuyabonisa ukuthi ngale umzuzwana uPetro was influenced by the enemy. He was being used by the enemy, to bring a temptation, a stumbling block. ngosuJesu uthi you don't understand the things of the spirit. Uyabo. So ke umuntu kungenzeka ukuthi ulingwe ngoba kusetshenziswa abantu or umuntu othile ukuthi ulingwe. So fanele ukwazi lokho ngoba uma ungakwazi ungahlala ushayisa. Khona abantu ongabathemba, ubathemba uthi umuntu ngimthemba ngempilo yami yonke, but ukhohliwe ukuthi umuntu lo. And njoba kuumuntu unama mistakes and ungalingeka ngaye, yingakho kuhle ukuthi entweni zonke ulwela ukuzwa ukuthi inkosi ithini, ukuthini uNkulunkulu, uyazi intando kaNkulunkulu ngempilo yakho, kuyokusiza lokho ukuze ungahambi ngama opinions. Khona izinto ezibukeka izinhle emehlweni abantu kodwa uthola ukuthi is out of the will of God, So ke sibuka lokho, yingakho sizofunda lapha ku 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 18. 2 Peter chapter 2 verse number 18 sikhuluma la ngale ndaba ukuthi you can be tempted through people, you can be tempted through abantu, yabona. So abantu bangayenza lento ukuthi ugcine wena ulingekile, uyabona, ugcine ulingekile. Kuthiwa ke kuthiwa la, for by speaking high sounding and empty words, high sounding empty words. Kana abantu abakhuluma bakhulume benza sense kanti kahle kahle bayabheda nje, ayikho lento ayisho kodwa uzwakala enza sense, kuthiwa they speaking high sounding but empty words. They are able to entice with fleshly desires. So labantu laba bakhuluma, abantu abahlali bathanda ukuphawula, bathanda ukukhuluma, bakhuluma izinto engathi zenza sense kanti ngaleso sikhathi bahalisela laba, kuthiwa they entice, they are able to entice with fleshly desires and with debauchery people who have just escaped from those who reside in error. So uthi so uphunyukile uphumile empilweni yokungakholwa, uphumile esimweni la khona ubuphila impilo engamthokozisa uNkulunkulu. Manje so uzama ukwenza right, ulwela ukuphila kahle, ulwela ukujabulisa uNkulunkulu, ulwela ukwenza intando kaNkulunkulu, uhlangane nabantu, uthi usatakataka lapha usazama ukwenza kahle ungakayijwayeli nalendlela okukholwa, uhlangane nabantu abakhuluma into ezwakala kwangathi yenza sense kanti kahle kahle bazokuwisa emseni, and manje uma lo muntu ekhuluma uzubone ngathi uthi wenza mistake ngokwamukela uJesu, wenza mistake, yabona. Khona abantu bazalwana abanye babo uthola ukuthi bakhona even ebandleni, bakhona ebandleni labantu laba, sebejwayele yonke into bayijwayele, so ayisekho into abathusayo, ayisekho into abayisabayo, ayisekho into abayihloniphayo, so yingakho uma kuthiwa nje umuntu uceda ukufika ebandleni uthanda uNkulunkulu, lo muntu uthola abomadala boy bakhona mabafika abamtshela bathi nathi safika sithi njengawe, nathi sasigijima ku Genesis chapter 3 verse number 6 kuthiwa ke, so when the woman saw that the tree was good for food and that it was pleasant in the eye and it was desirable to make one wise. So already lo mama sewunani manje une desire, you see, lo mama sewune lust, towards what? The fruit, and then kuthiwa she took of it and ate, wadla waqeda, full stop. Bese lithi ke now she also gave to her husband with her and he ate. So ngamanye amazwi the husband uAdam was not tempted directly by the devil, but he was tempted by the woman. Because Adam akaziyelanga in the fruit, but it was given to him by the woman. So the enemy, the devil, used the woman to tempt Adam. So ilingo zingavela ngabantu. Usathane ebe behind the whole thing, but asebenzise umuntu, because uyazi ukuthi uma engeza direct usathane kungenzeka ukuthi usheshe umbone, kodwa uma engena emntwini ungamboni. Angithi uyabona? So ke sibona la indoda uAdam ewele esilingweni, you know. And uma kudla uAdam kuthiwa then their eyes were opened. So ngamanye amazwi azange amehlo avuleke lo mama asadle ayi1, amehlo avuleke uma sekudla uAdam, because kahle uyena umuntu obephethe isikhiya, you know. So kuthi kuyayiwa phambili, i-assignment uNkulunkulu abanike yona bayaqhubeka nayo or seyaphela. So huyu umuntu owayekade ephethe, you know, the whole assignment. So ingakho makudla yena, then their eyes were opened. And then ungaphinda uyibone futhi this temptation through abantu. Uyibone futhi ku Proverbs chapter number 5 verse number 3 to 6. Kuthiwa ke, for the eyes of an immoral woman drips honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death, and her steps lay hold of hell. Lest you ponder her way, her path of life, her ways are unstable. You do not know them. So khulunywa la ngowesifazane ongalungile, you know, because abantu abaningi especially abesilisa it's normal ukuthi they are more attracted to women, but now kulula ukuthi abanye bangabhekisisi, you know, babuke nje okungaphandle nebalalele namazwi. See kuthiwa la, for the lips of an immoral woman. So this is an immoral woman, but her lips they drip honey. Yeah, ujulu mnandi phela. Shuthi nakakhuluma ukukhuluma kwangathi ngalo kaqhubeka khuluma. Uyabona ukuthi this thing is like uyakudonsa, you see. Uyakulinga. Bakhona abantu abanjalo nje baza. Even men, bakhona amadoda nje akwazi ukukhuluma kahle, you know. Kanti deep down ayikho yonke lento. Baza ngamapoem amnandi kodwa kahle hle enhlizweni is an immoral man, you see. So kuthiwa la, the immoral woman drips honey in her lips, and her mouth is smoother than oil. Yeah. Kushuthi na unganaka the lips and the mouth, you can be deceived. Basically, but in the end, kushuthi now, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And when you are carried away, you are taken by her lips and her mouth, you know. At the end, she is bitter as wormwood. Bitter. Siyababa. You know, lesihlahla lesi bathi wormwood. Siyababa. Kahle kahle nje besinga mawufuna ukunderstand lokubaba lokucabanga ukubaba kwenyongo. Baba kwenyongo.